Act 3. We've still got 5 campfires now. Okay. Decision time. What do you do? I could have an ally that applies arcane to the first enemy and does That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to give them powerful 1, but curse 4, and then I get to do my shivs that activate it, which it's the enemy with a ton of HP. That's pretty bad for me right now. I don't do big damage. I don't have ways to avoid or get rid of curse. Draw 8, gain Doom 1. I don't have ways to avoid that either. This enemy would be a pain. These 2 enemies would be a pain. I think this is the harder one to fight. Interesting. Deal 5 times 5 damage to the first enemy. Why is that green? Oh, just saying it's increased damage. Give it 20 shield, gain powerful 1. That could be good. Gain powerful 1. That could be very good. Lifesteal with powerful is good. I think it's very important which path I take right now. So I'm trying to think about it a little bit. I think single target curse is huge. Potentially. That's like one of my only ways to scale my damage. Is just get more and more curse onto an enemy. This would be helpful. But I think that this thing might destroy me. Because I don't have good ways to do a burst of damage. Also, this thing responds to card draw like crazy. These would be easy, and I like hidden. I like cursed all enemies. I like weak. I really want this Dead of Night. I have 2 rerolls. I really want this Hunter's Focus. You're in the back at least, so I could kill that quickly. I do have Vulnerable. This would also be good. There's 2 good cards here. I think we're going here first. Then question mark. Okay, so then we're taking the right path. There's just so many good cards. I want them. Right, you're hidden. Hidden makes it a little bit harder to try and do my crazy thing. Unless I can get arcane damage on you. Could get bleed. I have corrupted strike. We go for the front one. I think we freeze the back one. Why would I do that? I meant to freeze. How do I have shield? Gained shield from that. Okay, we used your attack. So you're no longer hidden, so now it's easier to target you. I screwed all of that up. Lethal. I screwed all of that up. Do I just put the stupid thing out there? I think I do. You have 8 HP. Huh. Want to kill this. We're just gonna do it with that. You're hidden. Not cool. Really don't like that that enemy is hidden. Okay, 2 out of the 3 hit. I have a ton of energy. Hey, there's my frenzy. You love to see it. Shuffle 2 exhaustions into the deck. Do I want to draw... Because I have frenzy, I just want to keep my energy, kind of. Kind of. Except that this turn sucks right now. I'd like to at least draw through the 3 shrivels. Very least. This is a way to do that. Why wouldn't I play this? Don't know. Because it's expensive. There are mana cards over here. Okay. I could get rid of the hidden. What am I doing? None of the enemies are poisoned. I need this. Kind of hard to get to that. Okay. Not gonna have much mana for next turn. I needed this, but I also need to actually be able to play it. Wow, I screwed all of that up. Just kill that front one. We've already got Frenzy and the turn. Holy crap, don't kill it before I do this. Ended up at full health, but I think I played that very poorly. I do want this. Exhaustions do not scare me. Burn 3 to any enemy. Continue. Okay. Now. This poisoned blood means that I have to be able to blow this enemy up. It's debuffing me. I can hit it with Arcane to turn that off. It's gonna take a lot to kill you. Gain hidden. This puts that stupid thing out front, but this does big damage to it. Did not get my vulnerable card yet. I can discard that. None of the enemies have poison, though. It's the first enemy when discarded. How much do I care about being hidden? A little bit. I think I play this one. Maybe I should have just put both of those here. Not sure. Okay, now I can discard this. That gives you poison. Big damage. This is overkill, but it saves my evasion. I don't think evasion matters too much for this enemy, but it's still good to have. Applied one curse. I need to start stacking curse. You're gonna give me stupid cards and become defensive in some way. Right. Did really want this. Draw 6. There's my frenzy. Predator's focus. Don't have enough mana. Right. This card is not so great against single target. It's okay. This card is a weird one. Because I have this, I don't think I play this. Just 2 cards over there, though. And they're stupid exhaustions. I can force the redraw by playing this. And we get a mana card. I think that's good enough for this turn. Try and get back over to the frenzy. Okay, now I'm doing damage, but the poisoned blood is down. Why is the poisoned blood down? Didn't arcane, because it's still the same turn for this enemy. Holy crap, frenzy is broken. I don't have much mana. Doesn't draw a card. Wow, this was a dead turn. And it still worked out well. I don't gain anything from weak and vulnerable to you. Except another bleed trigger. which could matter. But I can't afford to play it. Could do this. How much shield are you gaining? 25. Not that bad. What? This. Gain 10 poison 1 week. Draw 2. Removed. Interesting. I didn't have my mighty. No, I do have mighty. No, that's powerful. Oops. This is questionable. How is there no mana card in there? I guess I could have looked. This was my only mana card coming up. Wow. That's brutal. Super brutal. I mean, I have plenty of defense. I'm not taking any damage. You are taking some damage. We're finishing quests. Things are happening. Still less than ideal. You're doing 10 damage. Don't care. I have 12 poison. I have 10 armor up. I would like to do damage so that this does more. That's a way to do that. This kills. Full health. Figured out the puzzle. Treasure hunt. Trigger poison 3 times on any enemy, then give it curse 1 for every rank of poison it has. That wants a lot of poison to do anything, really. I'm guessing it always gives it at least 1 curse, but I have ways to use poison, but not to, like, really generate it. Gain 2 shields for every rank of poison across all enemies. Gain 10 poison. That's not super helpful. This would be. This would be. $16 damage to any enemy. Give it frost. I'm doing really bad with rerolls. I think I need the 2 question marks. That's what I'm doing. I'm at full health, so why would I rest? Remove a card. Prepare your attack against them. So this looks like a buff or whatever. Mighty buff. We'll take it. Not super helpful, but... Random fixed damage on card discarded 2. Could be good. Permanent shock rune rank +1. Permanent shock barrier rank +1. This is interesting. I don't think it's good here, but holy crap, that's really good. It's not here. Could be. I would do big damage with shock, but a lot of my hits are really small hits. These could be scary. You're buffing yourself with lethal. Freeze that one. Do that. Now. Put the poison onto this one. Summon the stupid thing. $39 damage. Don't have card draw, so I'm not getting the ability to apply poison. Not the best. I should have applied the curse. Forget the hidden, even though hidden's nice. Maybe it'll save my evasion? No, not when there's this many attacks coming. I'm looking for a reason to rest anyways. Wow, we evaded all of it. Good kill. Not the best turn. Draw 1 mana. Buffing yourself. It's gonna buff itself with hidden. It's gonna do big damage next turn. I don't think there's much I can do about that, though. Hopefully this lets me discard. I should have targeted this one, probably. I have a big defensive card, at least for next turn. I probably could have killed this. Which would have saved me an evasion stack. I could have came close to killing it, at least. No, Arcane, that wouldn't have been enough. Never mind. Okay, don't need Mighty. Could use Tough. 12 times 2. Lots of card draw. Crazy amounts of card draw. There's 2 cards over here. One of them is Frenzy. Interesting. So I should be able to kill these both if I play this right. The bleed is super useful. Evade 100% chance, right? %50 chance to... I don't think I hit it. I think that was just the bleed going off. This card is like the anti-frenzy card. Do have a good amount of mana. I've already got Frenzy. I don't need it. Pop a stack of that evasion. That one's expensive, but I've got mana. You already have vulnerable and weak. We don't need that. These are always such bad turns. Hidden. $12 times 2. I could do this before this for a chance to kill. I think I take the better chance at the evasion. Even though I also have this. I don't know why I played that evasion card. There's no chance I draw back around to it. Full health. Victory. Gain evasion 1 this turn. Create 1 poison shiv if you have no shield. I usually have no shield. We could do that. This could be an upgrade target. But this is a way to turn vulnerable into curse. That incentivizes me doing this more often. Ah. Curse 2 to all enemies. Draw 8 cards, 10 arcane. That's rough. This one is not a draw 2, it's just 0 cost, which is useful because this does come up a lot. I think it's the Dead of Night. This one is tempting. I keep saying that and keep not upgrading it. Your single target right now. I need to draw into some more card draw. Freezing you this turn is really good, regardless. Okay. This kills that. I do have more card draw. Still think this is just worth it. It does not kill that. Why did I think that it would kill that? Thought it did 39. Got the frenzy. What do I discard with this? That one? Forgot to discard this. There we go. Okay. Now. Now. Draw 1 mana. That's a little bit scary. Next turn I'm not going to have much mana in there. But I can make use of the mana now. We'll have Shrivels. I think the curse is worth it. Curse is worth it. End the turn. Every rank of vulnerable it has. Hey, there's a card. What cards am I drawing? This one for one of them, this one for another. Barbed Yell for another. Got the Frenzy. Pretty hard to not play that. This card's amazing right now. Give it 8 ranks of Curse. I want to see what this upgrade is. Technically, I could draw into Craziness, but why would we try to do that? There are good reasons, but... End the turn. Now you could give lots of mana. Could use the mana going forward. More Curse is good. Don't think I play this because I have lots of discards, but that's questionable because I have to draw cards to discard it. I do think I play it. Weird. 14 Curse. Good turn 1. Now. Curse makes those... Wait, doesn't the Curse make these do big damage? No. It only triggers the Curse once. I thought it triggered all of the Curse. That would have been way too strong. Okay. Curse isn't as good as I thought, but it's still good. I thought that it was something that was broken. Seems like a good time to do this. Could arcane this. If I play this, it might just blow up that front thing. So even though that could get me a bleed trigger, okay, didn't do it. Do need to kill you before playing this. How do I kill this? Crap. Don't want to use this or this to kill it. I need to play 2 cards. That's 1 card. It has 1 HP left. This is a mana card, so it wouldn't trigger the bleed. That sucks. I should have put the poison on you. This isn't doing as many stacks of whatever. Yeah, I could have killed it right now. maybe not killed it. I could have came very close with all that poison on there. Because it was vulnerable and weak. Do I want to shrivel myself? Probably, because I just put exhaustions in there. Dead. Not at max HP. Aerial Stratagem. Gain 2 evasion this turn, 2 powerful this turn, discard 2, deal 3 times 3 to all enemies, and lose 3 mana when discarded. Okay, that second part was separate. I would like this. No, because the curse doesn't do as much as I thought. Gain bleed 1, powerful 2 this turn, draw 4 spells. Give me this. Cards drawn by exhaustions +1. I do currently create exhaustions. They're expensive. Huh. This is tough for me. Is that more important than Frozen? I don't think it is. Powerful 3 and more mana. Do this one. Tough call. Remove a card. Noxious Focus has not been amazing. The one that's really hard for me to activate right now is this Corrupted Strike. And I kind of have too many of these big card draws. But I need to draw into them. This has not been amazing. Predator 2 is okay. I don't know. They all seem okay to me. Such a weird one to get rid of this. Continue! I'm not removing a card for once. I think it's got to be the double question marks. But that means going through these and hoping for an Ossifying Strike. Or hoping for something else good. That would be good. This snail thing scares the crap out of me. Okay. Hinders itself, buffs itself. This thing also scares me a bit, but I think I can blow it up. Pretty sure. 12. Vulnerable. Now we're talking. Probably should have already played this, but I want to apply the vulnerable, or the, not vulnerable, curse. Should have done bleed first. I might have wanted to do bleed onto this thing. Hey, there's my frenzy. Gain 1 shield per rank. So gain 10 shield whenever I gain feet. You have poisoned blood. I would like you to not have poisoned blood. Still doing alright. I've not done damage to anything yet. Could use the mana for next turn. End the turn. Try and get back to that frenzy again. Except that my card draw, my card draw, my card draw are all there at the end. This does draw a card, this does draw a card. I have not drawn that yet. I have to discard 2. Right. Pay attention. That worked out, but... Give everything curse. I already have enough evasion. Yeah. Nine damage, 50% to crit. Activates you for 2, you for 1, you for another 1. That was not enough. That sucks. Good hit. End the turn. All of the card draw in the world. Wonderful. Okay, if I was going to do this, and I am... Okay, I want you to have vulnerable and weak. You're gonna rise again as something crazy. Powerful 3. I'd like to arcane blow that up if possible. Don't have poison. I want... So I would have 3 mana. Could still do this. I think I do that. Did that mostly because I wanted to do this. Not completely, but a lot of that was because of that. Which maybe that's not a good reason to do that. This would be very nice. It's also expensive. This would be very good. Vulnerable, weak. Can afford both of them. Can't also do this. This does draw a mana card. Okay. Kind of fun mana card. Just trying to think if I'm going to draw more, but I don't believe I am. Especially this thing gains more armor the more I draw. Oh, I could have discarded that though. Oh well, not doing it now. Getting lots of exhaustions built up could be scary. I don't have enough mana to support the amount of card draw that I could potentially do. This does crazy things. Too bad the curse goes away when it is reborn. I always forget about that. Does the game do this to me? That wasn't even smart by me. How is the bleed better than... I don't... That was a big hit. Your powerful's at 2, but it's about to go up. We're evading this. At least I get to evade hits for a while. I don't have much poison. 42 damage attack. I would like one real evasion. So let's try and find it. My whole deck is just exhaustions. We have 2 vulnerable. How does this work when you get reborn? Kind of curious. Very curious. But I could... I think it's more important. Crap. Can't do the thing that I want to do. I can, because you're a discard. This doesn't do anything because you don't have vulnerable. You do have frenzy. Luckily, I have lots of evasion. $14 times 3 still is a big number. Bigger than this is. It uses up my temporary evasion. That was so good. You have bleed 10. Critical 15 damage. You look so small now. What happened? You lose powerful every time you attack? Okay, maybe this thing's not as scary as I thought it was. Don't have any poison. I have bleed 2. Why do I have bleed 2? Huh. 5 attacks of 2. Draw me a card. Draw me a card. Let's just keep hurting ourselves. Why am I doing this? I don't know. $11 stacks of bleed. This doesn't cause bleed because it's a mana card. Victory. These aren't that good. Gain 6 shield, gain 1 evasion this turn if your last card played this turn was a strike. This isn't very good. This isn't very good. This isn't very good. What else could you have for me? I've got 2 question marks coming. You do have some good cards. But I could accept all of those cards, I think. 4 curse to any enemy. Summon 1 enemy Vengeful Shade. If you can't, gain curse 2. This sounds pretty good to me. Gain powerful 4. This is a way to get poison and evasion. I don't think curse is really a good strategy for this one anymore. Kind of screwed up there. Through the fog, you eventually make out 2 groups of silhouettes. Some of them are rushing away. These ones are rushing away. We're going to go to the right. We don't want to get in the middle of this, I don't think. Track down the monsters. Track down the monsters. Leave the area. Bog Golem and Shadow Bones. Screw it. 2? It said Shadow Bones. Bog Golem. I thought it was 1 Bog Golem. 2 Shadow. They are injured. This one, if I can get it to no longer be hidden, which I can. Ambushed. Chance to receive crits. These are going to hit me with big poison. I know they are. Big poison could actually destroy me. Can I do 160 damage this turn? No. Crap. We're going to freeze you. Do that. 10 arcane, draw 1 mana. First I would do this. I have to discard 2 cards. I'm stupid. I needed that mana. That was good. At least we've got that going. I don't have vulnerable yet on you. That hurts really badly. Evasion's good. Still a big hit. I think I could kill this. Very close. I might have to use this hidden to try to crit. That makes things tricky. I don't know if that was the correct play there or not. That was the way to kill this. You're doing 10 damage. I'm evading. I think 3 of these are temporary evasion. I don't want the debuff is the reason to do this. Because the debuff was going to be big poison. Took a little bit of poison. Yeah, big poison scares me a lot. This isn't so bad. Any enemy. Why wouldn't I play this first? I want you to be vulnerable. Not playing this. It's a lot of mana. Powerful 8. That's the way that we make things happen. All right. Try to trigger that leech. Nope. Victory. Okay, I have heals. These blade idols have been pretty amazing. They need upgrades, but with the powerful... I can get up to like 40 poison. That's not that big of a number. If it's cut in half 3 times, it's never going to be a big number. The blade idol does things. It's also unupgraded. I don't know what these events are. I don't want to fight things. They scare me right now. These are the 2 that have Opportunist. I was thinking this could have Opportunist. They look similar. Cannot be dispelled. And they're debuffing me. Did get these 2. So that's nice. And some card draw. But I need to blow you up. And I got this. Which is going to be tough. I got a lot of really good things right now. The only problem is I'm putting all of this curse onto an enemy that's gonna get blown up. Do I want this Vengeful Shade? Probably. But not definitely. Not with you having Opportunist up. But maybe I do. $16 times 3, that's a way to kill that Vengeful Shade. Also a way to do a lot of damage to you. Could do it with this and probably kill this. I'm about to trigger Opportunist, though. I got ambushed. I did not know that it was doing that. Still an Opportunist. I draw 5 more cards. This draws 6, which would trigger the stupid Opportunist. Reactive Shiv destroys you, but the curse already does that pretty well. %50 chance to crit. Look at this. Good hits. Very interesting. You have that stupid Opportunist. Get rid of the Opportunist. That makes perfect sense. Cannot be dispelled. That also makes pretty good sense. What cards are coming up? No Frenzy. Summoning the Vengeful Shade. Kind of questionable for 4 curse in this fight. I think it would be better to do this one, and even that's probably not worth it. What one card is over here? Aerial Stratagem. How much does that cost to play? 1. Alright, we'll do it. Cost 2. That works out. Discard 2. Okay, this draws 4. I need to actually read this. Why did I think that this triggers curse? This does not say triggers curse. Oops. Would like to kill this. not the best. This won't go on to this one, will it? Pretty sure it won't. Summoning the stupid Vengeful Shade. And giving it weak. Why would I do that? I was thinking I would be able to give that weak and vulnerable. At least they're doing very little damage. I have to discard 2 if I do this. Huh. I'd like to kill this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Got the Shiv. I get to do this. I have tons of evasion. End the turn. Frenzy. When I need it least. 33 versus 36. And I can actually afford to play this one. Good kill. Seven times 3 to the first enemy. Summon 1 Vengeful Shade. If you can't, lose 8 health. Nope. I think this all changes as soon as I level up, which is about to happen. Starting Mighty. I have ways to get Mighty. Temporary powerful gained on block +1. Really? This makes Mighty better. I already forgot about that discard. Okay. This is worth taking over that. Don't think it's amazing, but it's worth taking. Now we get to rest. I don't really want to remove cards, I don't think. Maybe I should look at my deck. This is not amazing. It's a single target, very expensive. Don't love it. Frenzy is amazing. Except I'm going to fill up on exhaustions. This is pretty good. These are really good. This is pretty good. This is okay. This is questionable, but okay. Is it? I think it is. This is questionable. I don't think I value this after all. This is questionable, but it gives me Predator. I think I still like Tormenting Strike. Temporary buff. Give me the temporary. Wits. We'll take wits. And I got this. All of these are pretty bad. Are you worth it? Over... No. If my strikes applied curse or something, then it would be. 5 curse, I would take that. 1200 HP. This seems very doable. You're doing a double debuff. Big attack. Little freeze. Do this. Gain powerful. Might need the mana. More powerful. Would like to draw more cards. This does draw more cards. This draws more cards. Don't need this in hand, but there are better things to discard. Okay. Do want to draw these 6 cards. Believe. Probably already got the kill on this. Do I need this? I would like it, yes. I don't think I need to be hidden, because I'm going to end up leaving hidden regardless, but I could have tried for a big crit. Huh. Can't imagine not playing that. That's the card. Those are the 2 cards I was looking for. This next draw is going to be really bad. There's no mana card here. So now, I really want to play this. Forces a reshuffle. Big mana. If I discard this, I get more shivs. Powerful this turn is good. I have to discard. Don't think I value that a lot, but there's no way I can play both of these. Okay. These are doing big damage. Draw right back into Frenzy. I need a lot of mana right now. Shrivels could be worth it. This is worth it. Lots of stacks of vulnerable do things for me. Are the Shrivels worth it now while it has 4 stacks of bleed? Possibly. And while I have... No, my powerful went away. I still have Frenzy. I think they are worth it for sure. They should make this turn better. We're still on turn 1. Now, this could give me big mana. I have big card draw. Needed that mighty. This actually does draw 1. And it would exhaust. Oh. This is the turn that never ends. Love to see it. Like to discard this and this. Think this is more important. Think? Is it? I can always play this card. It's questionable to do it, but could do it. I could always play this card. Do have another Frenzy coming. We have a lot of exhaustions in here. So I don't see too much reason to play this one right now. Could play this. You're at half health. I think that makes sense to me. Kind of expecting this. 24 curse is a big number. That works really well. This gives more powerful. I have to discard 2. I can do that, because I can't actually afford to do that. You are still poisoned. Wow, you have a lot of vulnerable. Can apply 36 more curse. Apply a bunch more poison. Could draw again. What could I draw into that would do anything for me? Mana, 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 mana. I want those manas for next turn. This was a good first turn. This turn's a little bit rough. The rest of the turns are going to be rough, but I have 52 curse supplied, and I do have a little bit of evasion at least. There's a lot of mana cards over there. Do I value mana more than this? 9 damage. I think I actually do. I take 3, you healed for 3. These could do some damage for me. Don't need them to. Draw 1 strike. What strikes do I have? Is my only strike... No, I have Corrupted Strike, and I have this strike. But those are it. Oh no, and this. All 3 of my strikes are really good right now. That's very tempting. Drawing cards in general is very tempting. This doesn't do a whole lot for me, but it does draw a mana. We'll do it. It's good mana. Goodbye. $30. That's a big number. Plus 30 curse. That was what I was hoping to draw into. Good fight. Victory! Alright. That one was a little bit rough. Probably could have played it better, but it was very fun. Level 7, plus 200%. New passive. Enemies give their debuffs to another random enemy when they die. This would have been so good this run. It wouldn't have helped with the final boss fight, but everything up until then would have been amazing. I only completed that and that. 80 damage with 1 card. My cards were not big cards. I do want to make a treasure deck next. Killing with Doom is very tough. Winning a boss fight, or winning, yeah, boss fights with Drophis is very tough right now. Deal damage with Arcane. 1,000 of it? Take extra turns with Frenzy. I would love to. Full block. Deal damage with Curse. I like that. 80 damage with 1 curse. Draw 10 in a single turn. Alright. So my whole plan, probably not tonight, but next time I play, is to try and make a fun deck now. I don't know what the level 10 passive is, but I think the level 7 is enough. That's pretty good. I like the bleed. Card reward's good. Max mana's good. This is good. We'll take this. There we go. We spent a bunch of gold. Computer freaks out. So yeah, between this video and next, which I've got 3 days, I guess, before this will have been caught up anyways, I'm going to try and make a fun deck and play with this same character. That's the plan. Alright, that does it for this one. Thanks for watching.